Ciao a tutti, my name is Silvia Vicinelli. I'm a singer, songwriter and vocal coach. Today I'm gonna be analyzing and reacting to Morissette Amon's live performance of Never Enough. That was a couple of years ago, I believe in 2018 on the Wish Bus. So many of you guys requested a video reaction of Morissette, so here I am and I'm very excited to watch it. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet and give me a thumbs up if you like my video today. So let's get in.
I'm trying to hold my breath.
Wish 1075.
Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream with me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing?
So I gotta stop here. This sounds amazing. This first verse is very low, as you can hear. This song has such a big range. You know, this goes so high in the end and also in the middle, not just at the end. And the beginning is very low. So if you are someone who can get up there at the end effortlessly, normally this is a little bit an issue. If you have to sing so low, not an issue for Morissette. That sounds flawless. She has no problem with the low notes. I believe it's a D sharp 3, something like that. Getting louder now. That is very low. Okay, very louder now. Wow. Okay, that's end of the journey here for me almost. I mean, I have another step or two, but that's it. And that sounds beautiful. She uses a mix of her chest and head voice here and sounds soft, and she has a very warm, rich tone down here. In the beginning, you can see that she's smiling a little bit to the people probably in the studio, and then a couple of seconds before starting, she gets concentrated to sing the song. So let's go on. Chorus.
All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world and it'll never be enough, never be enough.
Okay, a lot of things here. She starts the chorus switching from her chest voice in her head voice and then back to her chest voice and then back to her head voice. All the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. So this is really costing a lot of breath, let's call it like that. Because this breathiness takes the breath out of your body very fast. But she does it beautifully. You can hear that she's doing the second one, never be enough, never be enough, in the chest voice, because now the high note, the long sustained note is coming. And it's much easier to do it in your chest note, believe me, in your chest voice, because this breathiness, as I said, really drowns the energy out of you. So beautiful. Never be enough for me. And then she does that growl. That's so cute. I mean, Morissette loves growls. The long high note, flawless. Very easy for her. That sounded very easy. So let's go on.
Never, never.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, gotta stop here because those never are so good. Those nevers are harder to sing than the high notes that are coming now. I mean, of course, those are very hard to sing, but those never are on your transition. The transition of a female voice, of course, I'm talking about. And this is, I believe, okay, C5, B flat 4, that is on your transition. Those two little notes, C5 and B flat 4, and more of that actually, B, are so difficult sometimes to control because sometimes you feel like they're stuck in your throat. You can be training for decades and still that feels sometimes like it's stuck and it's not free. So Morissette sings that as if she had no transition at all. She does that effortlessly. So she does never. She uses the N to get those notes very forward, very bright and clear in the vocal mesh. Never. So let's get to the high notes. Oh, beautiful.
Never enough for me.
Oh, the growl here. And the squeak, okay. So those are Morissette effects. She loves that. And she is placing some of those exactly on the right place, to be honest, because it's very small every now and then. It's not too much, she's not overdoing that. She is very true to the original. She's not, riffing and doing the whole changing the song. She stays very true to the original, which is a great decision, I believe, for this kind of song, because this song is almost a classic, let's call it like that. So beautiful notes up there. Those are all D sharp 5. Believe me, this is not easy. Never enough. Those are hard. Yes, and she does those very straight and does this little vibrato at the end. I did it now also like her. I was used to do this also all on the vibrato. Never enough! Because I believe in the original Lauren Allred does those notes all with vibrato, but you can choose. There's no right or wrong here. You can choose what's best for you, what sounds better for you, what's easier for you. I honestly don't think that the one is easier than the other version, the vibrato and the straight. Normally there's a difference. I don't feel it for me here, but everyone is different. So she does those beautiful straight notes up there, again, effortlessly. So beautiful. And those little effects. Those Morissette effects.
Towers of gold are still too little. These hands can hold the world, and
the little growl there.
Never be enough. Never be enough for me.
Okay, I hate to stop here, but that is so beautiful. Enough. Then she does the little growl. So you can see she is singing sitting, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you know how hard that is actually. So when you sing sitting, it's of course possible, but you really have to know how to do it. She of course knows exactly how to do it. You can see that she never leans on the chair. She's always sitting straight. And this is a little secret. She is leaning a little bit forward sometimes. Not only because the microphone is here, but that really helps to get in your support, to stay aligned and to activate your support and to stay strong for those high notes. You also see that she is always turning her head a little bit on the side when she does the whole notes. And on the side and up. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I just would like to see if she is doing it also on the last and on the very last note. So going to talk about that in a minute.
Never for me.
exclusive on Wish. One.
That was a great slide at the end. Did you hear that? For me! That is hard. It's again a D sharp 5. In your chest voice, of course, belt it out. So this is not in the original that note, but I believe Lauren Allred does that on live performances. Beautiful last note, and also the notes before. Very beautiful. And you could see that she is doing the stirring thing all the time, and also on the last note. So for you guys out there who are learning to sing, who are learning how to use your voice and your singing technique, how to support, etc. You know, you don't have to do those movements to get those notes, because students sometimes ask me when they see videos of great performance like Morissette, they ask me, so she's doing that, do I have to do that? No, okay? When you are learning to sing, you have to always think about staying straight and keep aligned with your support, which is down here, okay? And your head is straight, and you sing like this, always sending your notes forward, far away from you. So the thing with the movement, I do that too sometimes. I saw in my videos, and I'm doing this. I was not even aware of that, honestly. I do it subconsciously. It's probably a habit, you know, something that while training, while singing, we do. I mean, sometimes it also looks very nice. We do those movements, you know, in those directions. And I don't know why Morissette is doing that. We should ask her. But for me, for example, I think this helps me to get the muscles in my neck, to get them relaxed. But if you don't know how to support the note yet, and if your technique is not really strong, to do those movements can bring you really out of the way. I mean, they can really make you crack and can close the space in your throat. So stay straight, okay? She also, like Lauren Allred, she sings for me, because of course the vowel, for me, I is so uncomfortable up there. For me! And then for me, these two words in this breathy, very soft sound down there. So beautiful performance of Morissette. Beautiful high notes, low notes. She has such a big range, and it always looks effortless. You know, you can hear any transition. And what I really liked here is that she really stayed true to the original. She didn't do, you know, all this version with many riffs and stuff, and she can do that. We all know that she can do it really, really greatly, but she decided not to do it here. This is really, really good, because she knows what to do on what song. You know, everyone has to do his own version, and in her version, she did those little effects, and that's the footprint of Morissette. So this was amazing. Thank you for the tip. And as usual, write it in the comments if you find a performance that you would like me to react to, and give me a thumbs up if you like my video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Ciao.